Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Peace and blessings, peace and blessings. Top of the morning to everybody. Your brother, your friend, colleague, Shaheed Ali, wanted to do a community service and for the Facebook family here. And to kind of show you the scene on the ground in Buffalo, New York, in the aftermath of yesterday's unfortunate events. At the same time, try to give you a little bit of a description of what's happening on the east side of Buffalo. Let's go ahead and so we just flipped the camera, and actually the distance there is Johnny B. Wiley Pavilion, which is headquarters for youth activities, actually known as the Amateur Athletics headquarters. If you can see it there, Amateur Athletics Sports Pavilion is what they're calling it. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that it was the previous Buffalo Bills stadium. They used to call it the Rock Pile. If you look closely again, you can see a couple of Buffalo police cars strategically located in the area for safety. This is, as you may have heard, a predominantly African-American community, minority community, also, what do you call, a good growing population of Asians as well, predominantly they was referred to as Desi, subcontinent, Asian subcontinent. A lot of the work that has been done in the area is to try to pour finances into the area to revitalize the area. So again, if you take a look at some of you can see obviously that's a newer structure. Even the tree planting is new to kind of counter some of the desolateness that you see as in the empty spaces, the lot spaces. This is what was commonplace to the east side for some time, and again, just recently, there's been a push to try to revitalize the neighborhood. So again, you can see more newer structures again across the street from older, desolate structures, which is an indication that there is some attempt to try to assist those who are less fortunate in the community. Now we are headed towards the so-called Tops friendly markets. And I say so-called because I'll give you a little bit of a history. Tops has always had a strained relationship in the Buffalo community. You might argue even Western New York, but certainly on the east side of Buffalo. Late 90s, early 2000s, Tops used to be located on Broadway and Bailey Avenue on the east side, and there were some riots. This was prior to my arrival, so I'm not sure if that's what spurred along the. I don't know if those riots were spurred along because of some racial incidents. Because during the late 90s, there was the Rodney King riots. Not quite sure if that's what happened over there, but again, the Tops relationship in Buffalo, on the east side of Buffalo specifically, has always been strained. So Tops closed following those riots. They held on for some time. On the east side of Buffalo and Broadway and Bailey. But you can tell, just like you can tell the buildings that I showed that are new and revitalized, brand new, are clear from the buildings that are falling apart right across the street from each other. I'll give you another indication. Northwest Bank, I'll give you another indication. Northwest Bank just opened up this brand new branch, but you can take a look at the building across the street from it is suffering from a lack of general upkeep. You can see the dark shading on the side of the brick, hasn't, in need of a power wash. Empty lot here, it's said to be home of a Masonic lodge. So not much, economic investment. But again, you can see indications of it. Small indications of of an attempt to try to assist the East Side. So, the Tops friendly, so-called friendly markets relationship has always been strained in the East Side of Buffalo. After the riots, again, Tops on Broadway and Bailey maintained their they opened their doors and kept their doors open for some time before finally closing. And they did not have a supermarket on the East Side of Buffalo. What they had instead was the notion to never come back to the East Side of Buffalo unless they would establish a police precinct in the vicinity. And C District, that C District precinct, which opened up in order to be the security for this Tops here. Goodness gracious, I would say is about, maybe 2 miles. Maybe 2 miles. From, in other words, we're on Jefferson, right, and Riley. If you take a look here. You can go ahead and try Googling yourself. Jefferson and Riley. That police precinct is about, I would say, 2 miles. Let's see if I can get an estimate on that one. Let's see if we can talk to one of our locals here. Buffalo Mayor. No, excuse me, I stand corrected. Not Buffalo Mayor. Resembles him though. Good morning, officers. Do you mind if I just record? Is it okay for you? Awesome. Okay. So, as I recall, the Buffalo Tops here, you guys may know history as well as I do for the city, wasn't here prior to the C District opening up on Ferry. Is that correct? You guys recall? I don't know how long you guys been with the force. Sir? Is that correct? Are you Captain? Chief. Thank you, Chief, for your time. As I recall, this Tops wasn't established until the C District station on Ferry and Bailey was established. Is that correct?
C District was established in 2000. I think a few years after that, that's when Tops started.
This is my understanding that as I knew it from being a resident here since the late 90s, they weren't going to reestablish markets until the C District did. Right. What's the estimate, you say, distance-wise between this market and that station?
C District?
See, that was the Bailey District. You have an annex station on off of Bailey also. Is it, what is that? That is Bailey. Bailey,
the Lovejoy?
That's annex substation.
Yeah,
sure. Okay.
We're talking about from here to C District.
Yes, sir. 2 miles?
Around 2 miles?
Yeah.
From C District and East Ferry and Fillmore.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you a critical question again. Do you feel that 2 miles distance is a safe enough distance, is a strong enough distance to really provide the security for the Tops market in the neighborhood?
I really can't answer
I'm sure. That's a good.
I don't really know the metrics to all of that, so I probably would defer that to
That's a good. Okay. Okay. Is he on site or
no,
she?
He's not. He should be here soon.
Okay. Thank you for your time and your service.
All right, you take care.
All right. Excuse me. How are you, ma'am? All right.
Okay, good.
Okay, guys.
Been up here since 7:30, so I'm going to station myself at one of the counseling tables.
For.
So if any families, they have a station up there.
For Jericho.
Yeah, for Jericho Road, yeah. So. Just in case.
Just talking. I mean, you weren't talking about this too long ago, right?
Oh my gosh.
We're good, thank you.
Keisha, baby girl.
All right, I'll see you soon, okay?
Talk, call me if you need anything.
All right, thank you. Okay, thank you. Good morning.
Wow. All right. Guys, I'm going to wrap this up. I just want to do a bit of a service for those of you who are not. We got somebody here. I'm not really here to bring you celebrity names or bring you names of personalities. Excuse me, sir.
What's that?
Yep. Because there are a lot of personalities, and as a governor. Is it governor? Governor Kathy? How are you? How are you? Welcome to Western New York.
No, it's my
It's a
hometown.
pleasure. That's right.
My hometown.
Hamburg's
Like, I don't even have
favorite.
to come
Can
here.
I just get you just very
Yeah.
quickly? This Governor Kathy. Wow, we talk about perfect timing. Surrounded by the servicemen and the women in
They're here
blue.
to protect. They're great people, but
Kathy, yeah, no, I'm no one big. I'm just here just trying to deliver some messages for the people who are not in our town, just to know about what's happening. They all have their eyes on the TV screens and all. So I'm just so happy to see you here in this moment of need. Thank you so much, Governor.
thank you. I just came from church. I prayed with the community, but I also let them know I am angry.
Yes.
This is my hometown.
Yes.
This is my neighborhood.
This is just neighbor.
These are my
Your neighbors,
family.
your
my
family,
neighbors. So,
absolutely.
So this is the more information is coming out. It is painful. It's excruciating. And we're going to fight back. We're going to fight to get these guns off the street and stop the spread of white supremacist, racism, hatred, garbage off of the social media platforms.
Governor, thank you for your time. Thank you, officer. Appreciate you.
Governor.
Wow. Wow. Couldn't have timed that better. And stuck for the law. Stuck for the law. For the people who know why I'm saying this this far. Wow. Unbelievable. All right, let's keep moving, man. Let's keep moving here. All right. Here we go. Again, I told you guys I wasn't here to really bring you celebrities. I just wanted to give you an idea of what's on the ground. What's happening now, officer? Is there some kind of a rally, peace rally? Okay, you know Governor Kathy is behind you? Okay, all right. Okay.
I'm not too sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to figure out,
Okay. Okay. Absolutely. Thank you, son. Thank you, officer, for your time.
Appreciate you, all right?
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it, man, all right?
Thank you.
I know. And
All right, here we go, guys, into the thick of it. I guess what this part of my video is showing is the solidarity. Solidarity for the Buffalo community. Wow. Yeah. So, wow. All right. Okay. One more time, guys. So, just trying to take this all in. All right. Give me 1 minute, big sis. I got you. Phone call from my sister down in New York, but I'm gonna finish up with this live stream. Good morning. You guys know Governor Kathy is down the street.
Hi.
How are you? I know Governor Kathy has just arrived. You with the force, yes?
I'm with the Attorney General.
Attorney General.
Right here. Yep.
Awesomeness. Thank you. How are you? Hey, all right. You know what's interesting? I'm pointing to. Actually, you can't see me because I'm pointing to camera was pointing a different way. But let me say this: if you heard the background song there that was playing, those of us oh goodness, man. I'm sorry, guys. Trying to collect my thoughts here. Those of us who are familiar with urban culture are familiar with some of the fallen. They call them icons. I'm not going to call them. I'm going to refrain from using that particular term. And I'll get some better lighting as well. But those are fallen icons. One of them collaborated with a group out of Cleveland, Ohio, and that very song there from the late '90s. I remember one of the lines being from New York City, and as you can just hear, sometimes songs they play in the stores, sometimes they play in the street. So, what's going on, fam? Y'all all right? All right. Just see life goes on. The song we heard in the background about a couple of minutes ago. Some of the poignant lyrics that stuck out in that song was that the artist said, musical artist, he said something along the lines of beg your pardon to Martin, but we're not marching, we're shooting. There it is, right there. Same truck just drove by. And I'll try to bring up those exact lyrics for you, but well, what those lyrics indicated was that that there is an element within the black community that feels like the political route is not the route they're going to choose when it comes to taking security in their hands. So I thought that was pretty interesting that at this junction, that particular song was playing in the background. I got more than I expected, man. Really, I got more than I expected. Out of this live stream as we head down one of the back streets where things are pretty quiet. Yeah, I don't know. I can't give you any more than those lyrics than that, but that part of the verse stuck out over the years. 4 o'clock in the morning. How you feel? All right, y'all look good. Y'all all right over there? Yes, ma'am. All right now. Thank you. I can't remember the lyrics, guys. Don't get me started. But something about you have to go back to that. Anyhow, the purpose of the live stream again. If you didn't see the whole thing, there's a lot, way more than I could have imagined. My intention was to give you a look at what's on the ground at the site of the atrocity in Buffalo's Eastside, and alhamdulillah, I think I was successful in bringing you a good look at what's happening.